Hey everybody, this is Mike Anderson with Collision Advice. I'm here with my great friend Danny with the DEG, and we're working with SCRS to bring you a series of quick tips that will help you to boost your business. Today we're going to talk about adjacent panel damage. You see, when you have to replace a welded component, when you remove that welded component, let's use a rear body panel as an example. What's going to happen is when your technician removes that, you may end up getting damage, and I shouldn't even say may. Most of the time, the rear body panel, when you remove it, you're going to have damage to the trunk floor, the tail lamp pockets, the gutter, the floor pan, the frame rail extensions, and all of these adjacent panels that the rear body panel attached to, they have to be repaired before we can replace it with the new panel, so it fits up properly. Now, the repair of that adjacent panel damage is a not included operation. So keep in mind that's generally not included because of the fact that the process with which the technician removes the damaged panel may vary depending on that specific vehicle. So when we want to know if something's included or not, I always reach out to Danny. So Danny, what are your thoughts on adjacent panel damage?
Thank you, Mike. Adjacent panel damage as a result of removing a welded panel is a not included step. Again, the time can vary because each technical process can change throughout different vehicles or different repair styles because of the collision damage or as a natural panel replacement process. All three information providers have defined this in their P pages that the repairs to the adjacent panel is not included. Additionally, beyond the adjacent panel, we also want to bring that panel to a paintable stage, new undamaged condition. And that time is not included, and that may also include the necessary task of feather, prime, and block to those adjacent areas, as well as all the materials that are using in the adjacent panels. So again, when you're coming up with a repair plan or looking at a vehicle, you may want to discuss with your technician of what additional steps it may require or take to install that replacement part and bring it to the new undamaged stage ready for paint.
You know, great insights from Danny. One other thing to think about too is when you're replacing a damaged, component that's welding in, also ask yourself, what are some of the items I need to remove out of the way in order for me to safely and properly dress and clean my welds? Let's say, for example, that you're replacing a core support or a baffle that attaches and welds to a frame rail. It may make sense to remove the AC lines to protect them from damage when you're dressing and cleaning the welds. So there you have it, our tip of the day. Think about adjacent panel damage. When you remove that damaged welded component, what other panels will your technician have to repair to put the vehicle back to pre-accident condition? Thanks for joining us today.